What's up, Quarter Pounders? My name's Wave Potter. Welcome back to my channel. I have a request from Byron today, the one and only, and it's Yoyoka. So of course I'm excited about that. I've actually seen this video when it first came out, so this isn't a first time reaction, but it will be more of a commentary reaction video because I just couldn't wait to watch this. It was such a cool project. I remember back this past summer when Yoyoka announced this project and was looking for people to participate in it, and it did end up gaining the attention of Jack Black, which is super cool. He commented on the video, I think on Twitter or Instagram or something. I can't remember exactly right now, but that's super cool. If you haven't figured it out by now, well, you already saw the title, but this is the School of Rock song, Teacher's Pet, and I'm really excited to see this because Yoyoka is inspired by this movie still, and when I was her age, 12 is when this movie came out, the year I was 12. This movie played a huge role in inspiring me too to become a musician and to get into rock. It's just so cool how the movie has inspired multiple generations to get into music. And if this is your first time here, I started playing drums when I was 2 years old. I went on to become a multi-instrumentalist and play in many bands. And now I like to make one-man band covers and watch other musicians play music, react, analyze, and break it down.
Break it down.
Before I roll it, I want to go through the different artists that are in here. Leon Vincent, 13 years old. He's doing the vocals, lead vocals, and keys. Petty Rock from Thailand, 11 years old, is doing guitar. Jasmine from the US, 13, is doing bass. And then Yoyoka, of course, 12 years old, doing drums. And Aki mixed and edited the video. And my friend Amy Logan was a project manager. She's the one that kind of got me and Yoyoka connected to begin with. So I'm forever grateful to her. She does great work. But without any more interruption, let's jump into this. Okay, so right off the bat, they nailed that intro. But what's really cool about this intro, it's a trick intro. Well, at least for me, they tricked me. Every time I hear it, it still tricks me. But it sounds like the guitar's starting on the downbeat, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, 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 dun. But it's actually starting before the measure, like a couple beats before the measure. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead of it's just such a mind bender to me still. But the fact that a group of kids could play this on the original track and then this group of kids can recreate it and I'll be locked into that rhythm well, it's just such a mind bender. So I'm going to start over. Just try to count along with it because this intro was always confusing to me until I really sat down and took the time to figure out the count. 1, 2, 3. Oh. It's so fascinating.
Baby, we were making straight A's, but we were stuck in dumb days.
Oh, that grit.
Don't take much to memorize your lies. I feel like I've been hypnotized. And then
This is what it would have sounded like if Zach Mooneyham would have sang his own song, you know what I'm saying? It's so cool. This kid has an amazing voice, Leon Vincent, and it just gets better from here, but I love that grit and growl he adds to it. I can't believe how low the bassist is wearing the bass. Like, I guess maybe more comfortable when you're finger picking so your arm's not like this, you know? But hey, whatever works for you. And of course, I love that PRS.
man, he come to town. Ooh, he don't spar my head around. He said recess is in session, doing 2 make 5. And now, baby, now
guitar and bass are so tight. I mean, and of course, Yoyoka's drumming is perfection. Great high note. Ooh, sweet John Lennon picture back there. It's like a Beatles fan. Dang, nailed the solo. Very cool. Look at this, the bass is like down, touching her knee. It's pretty impressive. I couldn't do that or else I'd have back problems. But to be able to play so solidly, even wearing the bass like that, very cool. Very punk rock. That was a nice vocal run. I like how he's changed up the vocal melody here because it's sung, you know, the original vocalist, her voice was really high, really powerful and intense, but he kind of changed up the melody into harmonies of the original melody to suit his voice better. It was very clever because it still works really well, even though it's a different, you know, it's not the same as the original melody. Like the socks. And how right here the guitar has a rhythm to it. It does the and then lets it ring out. I've never noticed that before, but now watching her play it, it's a cool experience. They went for it. Dude, nice video editing there. I love the sound of Yoyoka's snare here. So punchy, but still ringy. Nice. That's also impressive how the hi-hat locked in with the guitar there. Because when you're playing those quick choppy notes, it's hard to get two instruments to lock together so cleanly like that. But that was perfect. Which speaks to the pre-production. I would guess they were playing along to a metronome that was in the backing track that they all recorded their parts to. So I'd say credit to Aki there probably for being really prepared and creating a nice backing track. That was a nice pinch harmonic fade. Did you hear that? You hear how that note, it faded from the actual note into a harmonic there? She must have pinched it. Oh, yeah, she tapped the harmonic at the top. Watch up there. Right here, she's lifting to tap it. Oh, that sounded nice. So subtle. Very pro move. Wow. It's amazing how many different sounds the minor pentatonic scale can have. Because it's just 5 notes across the octaves, but depending on the guitarist, they can make it sound so unique, so different. Whoever wrote the guitar solos for this song deserves a lot of credit for that. Nice. It's so cool. So cool that these kids are keeping the legend of School of Rock alive. Or the legend. What was it?
But the legend of the rent was way past due.
Anyway. Nice. Oh, Jack Black. He's the legend. You know what I'm saying? Such a great actor. Just exudes so much joy and happiness and goofiness, and really appreciate what he did with this movie and just all the producers in general. This was a life-changing movie, I'm sure, for a lot of people like me, and it's so cool to see it still carrying on into future generations like this. And that really puts it into perspective for me how old Yoyoka actually is right now, even though she's massively pro-level drummer, way better than me. And when I think back to when this movie came out, what a young punk I was back then, I can't even fathom how she's so good already at 12 years old. But wow. Anyway, thank you again so much, Byron, for making this request. Thank you to all of my patrons. And again, if you're watching this and you'd like your own requests, you can always join my Patreon or visit my website below. And also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to pound like, subscribe, ring that buddy bell, all that good stuff. Anyway, that's where I'm going to wrap it up. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Just a little more. Just a little more. I don't know if I can take this place.